Hi everybody, it's Amanda from Amanda Rose Tarot, and we're here today to do another pick a card reading. So I just want to shout out to all you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing and your comments. I've been putting a lot more videos out lately since I've had more time on my hands, so I'm glad that I'm getting some positive response from it. So we're going to do another themed pick a card reading. And the question today is going to be, what should I do about this person? So if there's a person, that you've been talking with and you really don't know how to proceed going forward, we will delve into that and hopefully find an answer for you of how to move forward in the connection that you have with this person. So the decks that I was drawn towards today were the Trust Your Vibes Oracle, the Tattoo Tarot, the Marcellus deck, and the Gilded Tarot. So let me show you the piles and then we will begin. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see those piles. Over here we've got the Quartz Crystal. The next that we have is the Lapis Lazuli. And the third that we have is the beautiful Moldavite. So I'm just going to be quiet for a minute and let you guys focus on your stone, which one you're drawn towards. Okay, so we're going to start over here with the quartz. So if you were drawn towards that, let's look at your first three cards. Okay, so in the Tattoo Tarot, you got the Ace of Wands. In the Marcellus deck, you got the Cavalier de Baton. So this is the Knight of Wands, so more wand energy. And the final card that you got is the Three of Wands. However, this card is reversed. So we do have a lot of fire energy going on in the reading if you picked number 1. First, let's go over the Three of Wands in reverse. So with this card in reverse, you could be having lack of cooperation. It could feel like there was wasted effort put in, or there's a lot of delays or just obstacles. It could be, lost opportunities, maybe failing to get your ideas across, and feeling, foolish pride or arrogance, just feeling like you can't do something, and it's really not helping you. You're losing opportunities because you're just holding back. So you really need to find a way to get your thoughts across, your ideas across, because right now your dreams are kind of, they're stillborn. They haven't gone to fruition. They're kind of rotting. So what you need to do is try to cooperate, try to resist these delays, and pay attention to signs, and, really, really try not to be too arrogant to, just speak about things. The next card that you have is the Prince or the Knight of Wands. So like I said, fire energy. This knight, he has a lot of energy. He's very creative. He has a passion to succeed. Sometimes because he is younger, it can feel like he has little staying power. Like he'll start projects, but then he won't follow through on them. But he's a very warm person, adventurous, exciting, acts, fast, sometimes too fast because he is still a knight. He can be a little bit hasty and forget to check on like the details of things. But this person, they'll get things moving. They have a lot of energy. They can bring confidence back and, help if there are things that aren't moving, that, you know, there's delays. This Knight can make sure that any delays are overcome. And the final card that you have is the Ace of Wands. So more fire energy. This card is about birth, invention, energy, vitality, you know, progress, moving things forward, you know, a release of energy, maybe a buildup of energy and then a release of energy, just aiming high and, you know, really having the courage to move forward. Even if there have been delays or, you know, not being able to get your ideas across, I feel like, you know, with these other cards surrounding this card, you'll be able to overcome that. So what should you do about them? I feel like there is going to be progress, but you could feel at this time like it was kind of, you wasted your time. But don't feel that way, because I feel like things are going to start moving very fast. And the final card that you have in the Trust Your Vibes, Walk It Off. Okay, so with this card, it's saying that you may be too much in your head right now. Your mind is whirling. So it's time to step out of your mind and leave those struggles at home. So maybe reconnect with the nature, the outdoors, the guides around you. They're going to be there with you. They're going to walk with you, and they could even bring you some solutions to these problems that you're dealing with. So don't put it off. This card is saying you have the extra time. Get out there. Even if it's like 10 or 15 minutes, it's worth it to get out of your head and open your heart and listen. Your guides are trying to tell you what to do. They want to help you with the situation and what you've come here about. They really want to help you. So get out of your head, reconnect with the outdoors, and know that your guides are going to be there with you to help you come up with these solutions. If you are feeling, you know, delays or stuck in the situation that you're in. But there is going to be forward movement, and it could be really, really fast. So positive reading if you pick number 1, the quartz. Let's move on to number 2 if you pick the lapis lazuli. Let's look at your first 3 cards. Okay, in the Tattoo Tarot, you guys got the World, very positive card. In the Marcellus deck, you guys got the 5 of Cups. I like in the Marcellus because the cups are all upright here, because normally this is showing only 2 upright. But on the Marcellus, you know, it's kind of a positive if you want to think about it that way. And then the final card that you have is the 9 of Wands. Okay, so first let's go over that 9 of Wands card. So this is really your strength coming out when you need it the most. You've been on a long journey, and you're going to be able to recover here. There could have been a time, you know, with the 5 of Cups here, I feel like there has been a time of a lot of stress. And so with the 9 of Wands, it's overcoming these problems, attempting to reach your goals. I mean, you're at the 9, you're not at the 10 yet, but you're almost there. So it's saying that there's probably one last challenge that you have to get through. So you're going to have to dig deep. You may feel like you don't have any energy left, but there is a reserve of energy and strength within you, and you will be able to you know, reach these goals, whatever it is. Don't underestimate yourself, because you really do have the strength within you to get to where you want to be. So don't despair. This person could be feeling a little bit of despair. Don't despair. The 5 of Cups. So this is a card about grieving, emotional wounds, you know, feeling like you've lost your faith, broken dreams, thinking, why did things have to go wrong? It could be, you know, the relationship. It's left you feeling lonely and sad and feeling like it should have been more. It should have been better. It kind of feels unfair. You know, and this could be why this card came up, the Nine of Wands. You know, it's just grieving and having to go through a lot. It's been a long journey. It's been a struggle, and you will get through. Your guides are there. They're with you. They want you to realize that you have the strength to get through these feelings that you may be grieving right now, but you will get through, because you did get the World card. So the World card is saying, you know, this long journey that you've been on, you know, you have support from the divine. They want to bring you success and victory and triumph. And it's not really been overnight success, you know, with the Nine of Wands here. I feel like this has been a hard-won, you know, success. But they want you to know that, you know, your hard work has really paid off. And these goals, or whatever it is that you're yearning for, you know, it's well deserved, that you really deserve it, because you've put so much effort into this. And, you know, those Five of Cups, you know, the wounds that you've had, these broken dreams that you've had, you're going to be able to get through it. You do have the strength within you to get through it, and the completion is going to be success. It's going to be victory. It's going to be triumph. It's going to be rewards and, you know, some surprise that's coming your way. The divine is going to reward you for this hard work that you've put in. So, you know, there are some cards here that are worrisome, but just know that the world is supporting you, and you do have the reserves of strength that you need to get through. The final card in the Trust Your Vibes is Name Your Higher Self. So this kind of seems a little silly, but this card is saying that it can work if you give your higher self a name, whatever that may be. It could be Bob, it could be Sally, but name your higher self, and then you can bypass your ego, your conscious mind, and you can tap directly into your higher self. So open the door to your higher vibration, and do that in a fun way. You know, if it seems really silly to you, then, you know, maybe try asking for guidance, you know, as if it's your friend, you know, and you could even write it down and ask these questions through writing if that feels more comfortable for you. But this card is saying, don't let your ego get in the way. Lighten up and speak to your higher self. Your higher self has something to tell you, and you could be not listening to it. So whatever that takes, if it's giving your higher self a name and saying, hey, Bob, you know, what's going on with me? What do I need to do? I'm confused. Your higher self has the answers and the guidance that you need. So give it a try, even if it seems a little silly. You know, you got the World card, so you are going to be able to have success. But it may, you know, be by losing that ego and just, you know, talking to your higher self, getting out of your conscious mind, and back into your soul's purpose. And it can be hard sometimes to do that, for sure. So let me just get a drink, and then I'll move on to number 3. Okay, so number 3, if you pick the Moldavite, let's look at your first 3 cards. Okay, so you got the 5 of Coins in the Tattoo Tarot. you've got the Five of Pentacles, which is also the Five of Coins in the Gilded Tarot. And then you got the Emperor card in the Marcellus deck. So, lots of fives here, and these cards are actually the same exact card, but they're pictured differently. So 5 can be about change. So there could be some changes coming for you. The 5 of Coins. So we've got it twice here. So let's go over it. So with this card, you could be having some material struggles, or health problems, or overspending, or just feel like you've lost your resources, or you know, some kind of hardship right now. It doesn't have to be financial. It could be even on an emotional level. It could feel like, you know, you've lost everything. But there is help that's there for you. But I feel like you can't see it. So these people, they're standing outside the church, you know, they're cold. They're feeling lost. But this church is unlocked. They can go in there. They can get refuge from the cold. So with this, I feel like, you know, don't be careful to not overlook opportunities. There could be opportunities for you, and you just can't see them right now, because these people, you know, like I said, they could seek shelter, but they're too preoccupied with their problems, and they don't see that there is help that could, you know, improve their situation. So you could be feeling this right now. You could be feeling despair. You could be feeling loss. It could be on an emotional level, and you're having a hard time, and you're not looking to others to help you. You're just trying to take it all on yourself, and what you need to do is reach out for that assistance that is there for you. It could even be your angels, your ancestors, your guides. They're there with you. They want to help you, but you may be, you know, having some health problems or just mental struggles right now, just thinking that, you know, you've lost everything. And then you've got the Emperor card. So the Emperor, it's an Aries sign. It's very masculine card. This person symbolizes worldly achievement. It's saying that you really have that drive you need to make a mark, and you're on the verge of success here. So it could be that this is a person that you're dealing with. This could be you. It's a person that has a hard time expressing their emotions. They're unwilling to let down their defenses. They like to stay in control. They're very dominant. If they're a partner, they're dominant. They're very passionate, but they could have blocked their emotions from you, and you could feel that you're not loved or cherished from this person. So you could be the one feeling losses and like you've been left out in the cold, because this Emperor, he does have his back to these people. So you could feel like this person that, you know, was passionate towards you, they were, you know, they have little time for love. This person is so focused on their success that they need to open their heart. They've blocked their heart out. And you could be feeling, you know, like they didn't love you, or, you know, they just didn't express that they did. They didn't show you what you wanted. And with this card twice, I feel like, yeah, there are changes coming. So I feel like it's for the better that these changes are coming. The final card, be flexible. So your guides want you to be more flexible. They could think that you're in a rut, you know, definitely with the 5 of Coins here. You could be feeling like you're in a rut. So your guides want to tell you to change your plans. take on these occasional risks. Go with the flow, just trust that, if you feel like doing something, that you should just do it. You don't want to be, the person holding that woulda, shoulda, coulda card. You want to be the person that's able to, go with the flow. Maybe ease up and be flexible. Bend your mind and open up to what the universe wants to do. I feel like the universe does want to assist you. They want to help you, and they don't want you to live frustrated. But to be able to do that, you're going to have to just maybe change your plans, take an occasional risk, and just go with the flow. Just trust in a moment. If you feel like doing something, just do it. Don't second guess yourself later on, because that's where frustration begins, is when you don't just bend your mind and just go and open up and do whatever. The first thing that pops in your head, just do it. Like I said, fives are about change. So you're going to have to change up the way you're doing things to ultimately, find the success. You're on the verge of success is what this Emperor card is saying. But maybe you find it hard to express your emotions, and maybe that's where you need to be more flexible. If you pick number 3. So that's what I have for you. Let me know down in the comments if that resonated with you. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so I'm inching closer and closer every day. So I really want to thank everybody out there who has subscribed to my channel. I'm putting out videos for you guys. I'm trying to do, if I have a minute, I'm trying to work on a video that I can send out to you guys to help you. So thank you so much for coming, and love and light goes out to all of you. Bye-bye.